Hello students, today we will study about chapter number 3 Atoms and Molecules of class 9th. An Indian philosopher, Maharishi Kanad, postulated that if we go on dividing matter, we shall get smaller and smaller particles. Ultimately, a stage will come when we shall come across the smallest particles beyond which further division will not be possible. He named these particles Parmanu. Democritus called these individual particles atoms. Defining the atoms. All elements are composed particles called atoms. All atoms of the same elements are identical. Atoms of different elements combine to form compounds. Atom of one element can never be changed into another element. Now we will learn about laws of chemical combination. There are two laws of chemical combination. First, law of conservation of mass, and second, law of constant proportion. Law of conservation of mass states that mass can neither be created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. Mass of the reactants is always equal to the mass of the products. Number of atoms in the reactants is always equal to the number of atoms in the products. Therefore, in a chemical equations, there must be the same number of atoms of each element on each side. This is known as a balanced chemical equation. Law of constant proportions. Lavoisier, along with other scientists, noted that many compounds were composed of two or more elements, and each such compounds had the same elements in the same proportions, irrespective of where the compound came from or who prepared it. The law of definite proportions states that a compound is always composed of the same elements in the same proportions by mass, no matter how large or small the sample. The mass of the compound is equal to the sum of the masses of the elements that make up the compound. The next problem faced by scientists was to give appropriate explanation of these laws. British chemist John Dalton proved the basic theory about the nature of matter. According to Dalton's atomic theory, all matter, whether an element, a compound, or a mixture, is composed of small particles called atoms. The postulates of this theory may be stated as follows. All matter is made of very tiny particles called atoms, which participate in chemical reactions. Atoms are individual particles which cannot be created or destroyed in a chemical reactions. Atoms of a given element are identical in mass and chemical properties. Atoms of different elements have different masses and chemical properties. Atoms combine in the ratio of small whole number to form compounds. The relative number and kinds of atoms are constant in a given compounds. You will study in the next chapter that all atoms are made up of still smaller particles. What are the modern day symbols of atom of different elements? Dalton was the first scientist to use the symbols for elements in a very specific sense. When he used a symbol for an element, he also meant a definite quantity of the element. that is, one atom of that element. Berzelius suggested that the symbols of element we made from one or two letters of the name of the element. Nowadays, IUPAC is an international scientific organization which approves names of elements, symbols, and units. Atomic mass. The most remarkable concept that Dalton's atomic theory proposed was that of the atomic mass. According to him, each element had a characteristic atomic mass. Atomic mass of an element is a weighted average mass of the isotopes of that element. It appears below the element's symbol on the periodic table. It represents the mass one would obtain by measuring the mass of a group of atoms. Density of molecules. Number of atoms present in a molecule are called atomicity of molecules. Molecules of many elements such as argon, helium, etc. are made up of only one atom of the elements. But this is not the case with most of the nonmetals. For example, a molecule of oxygen consists of two atoms of oxygen and hence it is known as diatomic molecules. The number of atoms constituting a molecule is known as its atomicity. Molecules. Groups of two or more atoms chemically bounded together. Molecules are the smallest particles that can be divided without chemical change. They are made of two or more atoms joined together, can be the same element or different elements. A molecule of water is written H2O. This means there are two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. Now we will learn about molecules of elements and molecules of compounds. Atoms of the same element that are chemically joined together from molecules of elements and atoms of different elements that are chemically joined together from molecules of compounds. Our next point is ion. What is an ion? Compounds composed of metals and nonmetals contain charged species. The charged species are known as ions. An ion can be negatively or positively charged. A negatively charged ion is called an anion and the positively charged ion a cation. Writing chemical formulae. The chemical formula of a compound is a symbolic representation of its composition. The chemical formulae of different compounds can be written easily. For this exercise, we need to learn the symbols and combining capacity of the elements. The combining power of an element is known as its valency. The rules that you have to follow while writing a chemical formula are as follows. The valency or charges on the ions must valence. Second, when a compound consists of a metal and a non-metal, the name or symbol of the metal is written first. For example, calcium oxide, where oxygen is non-metals and are written on the right, whereas calcium is metals and are written on the left. Sometimes a group of atoms acts as a unit within a compound. Such groups are enclosed in parentheses followed by a subscript to show how many groups are present. Now we will learn about mole concept. The amount of a substance which contains the same number of particles as the number of carbon atoms present in 12 gram of carbon 12 isotope of carbon. The word mole was introduced by World in 1896. Mass of 1 mole of a substance is called its molar mass.